September is a return to a much busier month for game releases after a slower summer window. And as I look ahead to October, I'm thankful for the brief lull we had. If you didn't know already, September is Hollow Knight, Silksong month, and I'm pretty sure I could hear the collective shouts of joy from its fan base around the world when Team Cherry made the announcement during Gamescom. I don't even go here, but I'm happy to get just a smidge of good news about game dev these days. So Silksong's story had me cheering along too. September 2025 is packed with exciting game releases following Hollow Knight, Silksong's debut. Borderlands 4 returns with co-op action, while Dying Light, The Beast, and Silent Hill F kick off horror season mid-month. The lineup wraps with Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles, stirring nostalgia and anticipation. With so much on offer, it's the perfect time to dive in before October's gaming rush begins. Hollow Knight, Silksong is set to launch on September 4th, with its release date unexpectedly revealed at Gamescom. Anticipation is sky-high and early impressions, like Robin Valentine's enthusiastic reaction, suggest fans are in for another deep, immersive experience. Borderlands 4 launches on September 12th with a fresh vault hunting through and a shift in tone from its predecessor. Director Sam Winkler promises a more balanced mix of humor and serious storytelling. Even skeptics, like the self-proclaimed claptrap hater, are curious to see how Gearbox delivers on its emotional depth. Dying Light,
I've been
The
waiting
Beast
for this.
launches on September 19th, shifting to a rural setting with farmland and
13.
swamps that offer a fresh take on zombie
He's
survival.
gonna pay.
Though the
for what
writer
he made
hasn't
me
played
become.
much since the original,
Kyle Crane.
the new backdrop feels personally appealing, and it's free for
out.
Dying Light 2 Ultimate Edition owners. Baby Steps arrives on September 23rd, offering a hilariously frustrating experience as players control Nate, a clumsy, unemployed man struggling to walk. Bennett Foddy's latest game promises chaotic charm, with early impressions describing a mix of laughter, stumbles, and eventual rage quits. Silent Hill F launches on September 25th, steering the franchise into Japanese horror territory with a storyline influenced by the 1960s women's rights movement in Japan. Though there's uncertainty about its action elements, the involvement of renowned creators like Kara and Ryukishi07 makes it a standout title to watch. Konami made it clear, this isn't a Souls-like, even if it has stamina meters and time dodges. Instead, it pulls from classic Silent Hill mechanics, giving combat a deliberate, grounded feel that enhances the horror rather than overpowering it. If you're into atmospheric horror with emotional depth and visual flair, Silent Hill F might just be your next obsession. Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles wraps up September on the 30th with a remaster that borders on a remake, rebuilt largely without the original source code. Despite the technical ambiguity, fans are hopeful this version will become the definitive take on the beloved tactical RPG classic. September 2025 is packed with gaming events and sales. Video Game PX West concludes on September 1st. Rainbow Game Devs of Color Expo celebrates its 10th anniversary starting September 16th, alongside a Steam sale. Japan Tokyo Game Show runs from September 25th to 28th, featuring major studios like Sega, Square Enix, and Capcom. Desktop Computer PC Gaming Show, Tokyo Direct debuts in Chiba on September 28th. Fallen Leaf Steam Autumn Sale kicks off September 29th and runs through October 6th. Ballot Box with Ballot, Steam's Political Sim Fest begins September 8th as part of its ongoing themed week sales. It's a stacked month for both game reveals and Wall of Temptations. September 2025 brings a wave of major updates and early access launches. Compass Indiana Jones and the Great Circle drops its Order of the Giants DLC on September 4th. Cross Swords Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2 expands with Legacy of the Forge DLC on September 9th. Dress Infinity Nikki X Stardew Valley crossover event kicks off September 1st, blending fashion and farming. Sheaf of Rice Dune, Awakening adds new story content with a Lost Harvest DLC on September 10th. Superhero Marvel Rivals Season 4 begins September 12th, with leaked roster additions stirring buzz. Dagger Assassin's Creed Shadows releases its first DLC, Claws of Awaji, on September 16th. Desert Island Voyagers of Nara enters early access on Steam September 16th, offering co-op survival crafting. Skateboard Skate returns via early access on Steam, also on September 16th. Musical Note Rotating, a rhythm roguelite, launches in early access on Steam September 19th. It's a stacked lineup for players craving fresh content and new adventures. September 2025 is bursting with diverse game releases across genres and styles. Here's a quick rundown of the highlights. Video game early September. Metal Eden, September 2nd sci-fi FPS in the vein of Doom. Hirogami, September 3rd, origami-themed action platformer. Everybody's Golf Hotshots and Hell is Us, September 4th quirky golf meets Pac-Man. And a survival game with minimal guidance. Chronicles, the New Dawn Shuten Order Demon X Machina. Titanic Scion, NBA 2K26, September 5th horror, despair, co-op boss fights, and basketball updates. Fire mid-month standouts. Firefighting Simulator. Ignite, September 9th co-op firefighting. Dead Reset, September 11th FMB horror with time loops. No, I'm Not a Human, September 15th horror meets bureaucracy. Henry Halfhead, September 16th whimsical adventure. Formula Legends and Tawa and the Guardians, September 18th racing and roguelite action. Trails in the Sky first chapter, September 19th refreshed JRPG classic. Glowing Star, late September highlights. Endless Legend 2, September 22nd Fantasy 4X sequel. Blade and Soul Heroes, September 24th Gacha Action RPG. Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile and Sonic Racing Crossworlds, September 25th Detective Mystery and Sonic with Keanu Reeves. FC 26 and Hotel Barcelona, September 26th Football Sim and Roguelike Madness. Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny, September 30th SpongeBob-themed action RPG. Deadwire, TBD, Hotline Miami-style shooter. From horror to racing, co-op chaos to nostalgic remakes, September's lineup is a playground for every kind of gamer.